6 months ago, I started Road to $100,000 as a freshman, where I'm documenting the real process of trying to build wealth while also improving my habits, staying healthy, building relationships, and figuring out college life. Every week, I post 2 videos showing the progress, the setbacks, and the lessons I learn in real time. So follow along with the journey, and hopefully, you can take something away from it too. Okay, well, a lot has happened in the last 4 days since my last post. There was some good stuff and there was also some bad stuff. So I guess I'll start out with the good stuff. So a lot of you guys might know I post on TikTok. That's my main side hustle right now. And this last week I went viral and I was not expecting it at all. Pretty much I made a random video like I do every single day. I went to bed and I woke up to like 170,000 views, which is like crazy to wake up to, and I was expecting like maybe a few thousand. And then that just kept growing from there. We ended up around 1.5 million views it's at right now. And then also I had other videos do well this week, like 50-ish thousand views, something around there. So that was a great week, very surprising. So this might be like my best month on TikTok. Probably not ever, but maybe in a very, very long time. And it might be the most amount of money that I'll make in 1 month on TikTok in a very long time. So it was awesome. Like that was such an amazing feeling waking up to that many views. Like that's just insane. And now I definitely have a different like outlook on posting because it was a different type of video too. It was like a science-based lifting video. If you guys don't know what that niche is on TikTok, it's just a community on TikTok where, people that go to the gym, but they try and do it optimally as possible according to science. And it was just like something related to that. Some of you guys might have seen it and it went crazy. So that was awesome. But that definitely gave me a lot more motivation on TikTok that like I really can do that and I'm somewhat good at it. And I can, I can get viral videos for sure if I just hit the spot right. Okay. Now, that was probably the best thing to happen this week. The bad thing was on this YouTube channel, actually. 4 days ago on Sunday, I posted probably the highest quality video with the most thought put into it, the best thumbnail, the best title, and the best content, probably in the entire series. That was episode, was it 47? Oh my gosh. I think it might have been 47. Is this episode 48? I actually kind of forget, but it's somewhere around there. And it got the best click-through rate. So the amount of people that see the thumbnail and click it got my best click-through rate ever. It's sitting at around 8% right now. That's the best I've ever done on that. And then that means the title and thumbnail were probably pretty good. And then also got the highest average retention, the highest average view time of like 45% that I've ever had. I've never gotten like 45% of people, or the average percentage of the video viewed was 45% of the video. So you might be asking, why is this bad? Because it got 100 views. It's sitting around, I think, 130 views right now. How does that even happen? The best video I've ever made, it got the best stats I've ever made that I've ever gotten, but there was no views. It somehow just got no views. So, oh my gosh, that was so disappointing, but the TikTok did so well that it kind of makes up for it. This is going to be my best month because like on TikTok, I had many videos do well in the past, and then now I had went viral this week. So it's like, I feel like that's showing maybe my growth. Like I'm improving a little bit. Hopefully I am. That'd be good. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. It's kind of a wash, I guess. Or I guess it's still a positive week, net positive, because I did so well on TikTok. But that got me thinking. So my last video, I realized in a lot of these series, I don't really explain a lot of the stuff I'm talking about. Like whenever I talk to my TikTok, I never had a chance to explain my side hustles that well, my investments, just random stuff that I'm doing in this series. So I just want to make a playlist of things that explain everything I'm doing in this series. So for example, let me explain that. For example, my last YouTube video I made was explaining my side hustles, which was primarily social media, and also what my side hustles are going to be in the future, or what I plan for them to be. And then I could make another video that's explaining my investments. Then I can maybe I could do that for my next one. And then I can make another video that talks about like my school / career / plan for all of that, or maybe my whole history of school and how I got to where I am today in that realm of my life. Then maybe I could make another video like about just my daily life, or maybe a video about like fitness, the gym. I also do calisthenics, stuff like that, like full videos dedicated to explaining big parts of my life. And then I could put those all into a playlist, and I could like link that playlist in videos. So I could say, if you want explanations on all this stuff, just go to that playlist. I feel like it's a genius idea, and I'm most definitely going to stick with that. So that's what you can expect for the next, maybe, I don't know if I'll do them in a row, the next few videos, but I'll definitely have a plan. It'll definitely be the next few weeks. I'll come out with all of those. I didn't do that today because I wanted to talk about like my TikTok and I just need to reset after that YouTube video did so poorly last time. Like I make a random YouTube video a couple weeks ago. It was the highest viewed video I ever got. I got like 2.2 thousand views or something. 2.3 thousand might be at. I honestly forget. I haven't checked it in a little bit. And then I post one. Then the next two videos after that, they both like do terribly. It wasn't just the last video I posted that got 100 views. The one before that got like 200. They both did terrible. No idea what's up with that. But this is kind of like a reset video, I think, and explaining this plan. Okay, there's a hair in my eye. But that I don't know. This is all just crazy, to be honest. Um, so on top of that, what else is there? So I guess I also got a huge deal for my TikTok. I've been talking about how I've been trying to secure collaborations and like some sort of deal with companies to promote on like social media. And I actually got one, not even on TikTok, but on Instagram. The only thing I post on Instagram is just reposted TikToks. So I take my TikToks and I repost them on Instagram. And that's it. I don't really do any work on Instagram besides that. And I actually got a deal on Instagram from Liquid IV, like the hydration company, the stuff you pour into drinks and has like electrolytes. And I love Liquid IV. Like I don't have it that much, but when I do have it, it's great because like, electrolytes are fire, right? So anyway, they gave me a deal. I literally just have to make one Instagram video. I don't know if I should say the amount, but they're giving me just shy of like $1,000, okay? Which is like insane because I've never gotten an offer for that much. But I'm going to be working on that this weekend. I don't get paid until like they don't pay you for like 2 months. That's part of the contract or whatever. I think it's all legit, but for some reason they don't pay you for like 2 months. I think that's a thing in like content creation and collaboration. So anyway, that's going to be like 1% of the series pretty much done. It's not quite $1,000, but starting around there. And then on top of all that, I also started working my summer job this week, which luckily is all online. And again, it's through my university. I don't want to talk about it too much, but I started my job this week. I'm working around like 15 hours per week, around there, maybe a little bit more. So I got that going for me too. So the money's looking good. Like the money should start stacking up. I haven't said my total in a little bit, but I definitely will once there's some big movements in it. But it's been around $4,000, like a little above like $4,100 or $200 for a while now. But then once I get like my paycheck from my job, maybe I can like soft add the Liquid IV deal in there. I can like soft add it. I haven't received it yet, but I know I'm going to, so I can like kind of add that in there maybe. And then also I'm gonna make a lot of money off of TikTok this month. So all that stuff combined is gonna make a big difference to the total. So this could be a good summer. Maybe I'll have a chance to reinvest and somehow get a new camera, maybe something like that, because I could really use a new camera for filming. But anyway, yeah, I think that's all my thoughts for today. I guess all in all, it was definitely a good week, especially because like the Liquid IV thing. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep posting, see what happens. We're almost episode 50, and yeah, you guys can now what to expect for the next couple uploads. So I guess look forward to that. Subscribe, and I post every Thursday and Sunday. So I'll see you guys in a few days on Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. If you actually stayed this far, thank you, and peace out.